Hey TYT, this is Nomiki. I am in a car right now, so bear with me. I am in transit, but I couldn't hold back because there's been a lot of uproar today, well, for several weeks, or really for the past 3 years since the primary started. But in particular, today there was a piece that was written in BET that I posted on my personal Facebook page, Nomiki Konst, which is linked here, and it was a piece that was written by a woman who I've never interacted with before, and she basically was calling for Rosario Dawson, a surrogate for Bernie Sanders, the founder of Voto Latino. She's an actress, of course, you all know who she is, and Susan Sarandon, Oscar award-winning actress, been a tireless activist for so many issues for so many years. She called for those two ladies to, quote, STFU, shut the fuck up. And that was in the title of this piece in BET. And what she was specifically saying was that they need to shut the fuck up because about DACA, something that Rosario has been on the front lines about for many years, in the Dreamers and Pathway to Immigration Reform. She told them because they helped elect Trump, they need to shut the fuck up. Now, there's so much I want to address here. Number one, let's just start from this. I'm not letting this down. It should have never been this close. You can come out with a new person to blame every single day of the week, but David Axelrod said it the night of the election. This election should never have been so close. And anybody who's worked in real electoral politics, including the people who supported Hillary, who work for Hillary, who are now being quoted on the record saying it should have never been so close. There were people who stayed home, and they were workers. The working class of this country stayed home because there were not answers being provided to them. That is it, bottom line. Any of the other factors could have played a role in this election, but it should have never been so close that it swung it. Now, with that being said, this is a woman who had every single celebrity out there campaigning for her, and if Susan Sarandon and Rosario Dawson are that powerful, then maybe this person was not the best candidate. Because if George Clooney and, every Katy Perry and all of these celebrities can go out there and campaign for her, then why is Susan Sarandon and Rosario Dawson so powerful? I mean, they should go and solve world hunger, as someone said to me on the phone today. Third, this is classic. Anybody who's done communications, especially in political communications, knows that the erasure of women and there's patterns in sexism that are repeated over and over. You saw it last week when certain centrists went after, Roseanne DeMauro, the head of the nurses union, and made her sound like she was unruly. They did that in a piece. They've done it to me, as many of you guys know. The whole goal here, they do it with Nina Turner. They're trying to paint the women activists out there on the front lines as crazy and unruly. And that's sexism, and it's erasure, because they don't want people taking their arguments seriously. Now, this is all coming from a place. This entire argument is coming from a place that they're basically admitting to this at this point that Hillary Clinton was exempt from democracy. If you were questioning her during the primary, you brought us Trump. Well, that's based on the assumption that she was exempt from democracy and she was the anointed one. Listen, every candidate does better. I would argue she became a better candidate because Bernie Sanders was in the race. He was polling better against Trump and she stole a lot of his ideas. And that's awesome. That's how this works. I'm not going to get into the battle over the election, but I'm just very concerned that they're erasing us and they're calling us crazy and unruly when the reality is that right now we should be focusing on the issues and Medicare for all and working in solidarity. So I'm going to tie it up at that. Just wanted to send a quick comment out there about this piece. I don't think we should pass on this piece, but I think that we need to call it out for what it is. It's a smear campaign. All right, thanks. Nomiki Konst, TYT Politics.